Good morning, Grumbleweed here. So today it's Friday and we're off to the Harz. So just leaving my town, Floto, just going over the Weserbrücke now. Just over to your right, you'll see it just appearing. There's a small camping platz on the right down there. On the left, that's down towards Bad Oeynhausen on the Autobahn, and I'm just going over the hills in front of you can see, and then dropping down onto the Autobahn. So just going through Ophel. Again, it's Friday, there's still no much traffic on the roads currently because of coronavirus, so all good. Yeah, generally most places in Germany the roads are excellent, and as you can see this is just in town and they're really good. Yeah, so the plan this morning is basically just to go on the Autobahn down towards Rintown, cut out 10 or 15 minutes travelling time because I need to go to the Harz afterwards. So we're now on the A2 going towards Hanover, and literally 10 or 15 minutes down here and get off again. As you can see, there's hardly any traffic on the roads for Friday. So we got to our first destination, which was Schloss Marienburg, or Castle Marienburg. It's quite a pretty little castle actually. So normally I come up from the other way, so this is the first time approaching it from this direction, so I just need to go down here and then turn right into the car park. A little bit more cloudy today, but I'm not complaining, it's still dry, so still a really nice ride. So here's the car park, and they just extended it over to the right. We've put a lot of money into this, so if you come here you'll have to park here somewhere, so you just have to watch your footing because it's quite thick gravel. Alright, so once you've parked your car or your vehicle, yeah, right is the service entrance and left is to the to get into the castle. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Bye. So I'm just going to walk up to the front entrance now. So when you come in, there's two roads. The right hand road's to the service entrance, and this left hand one is to the castle entrance. When the sun's out, it's quite nice here. You can go for walks in the woods, and inside the castle there's a cafe, and the food's really good. So it's not too far, it's probably about, I don't know, 20-30 miles west of Hanover. So yeah. And again, I found this place about 4 or 5 years ago, you know, planning a bike ride out, going to Google, seeing what you can see. So yeah, Schloss Marienburg. Like me, walking's a bit not too wobbly dobbly. Yeah. As you know, it's closed. But I just thought I'd come up and show you. And it's in very good nick actually. For a lot of castles are in ruins, but this one's an extremely good nick. So there you go. The church at one end. So there you go. Quite pretty. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the bike now and make tracks to the Harz mountains. So speak to you again soon. Bye. yeah, got back on the bike, and now we're on the way to the Harz Mountains. So let's crack on. It's about an hour and a half from Schloss Marienburg. A little bit about my bike settings. I always have my mode in rain. I just find it a bit easier. I find the takeoff a bit smoother. It quiets the bike down dramatically, and also I find it protects my tyre. So if you're in dynamic and you quickly wear you don't quickly, you wear your tyre down a little bit quicker in dynamic mode. So I like it in rain, and that way if you get caught out, it's all in the correct mode. You know, it's like sometimes especially when it's been raining, it's dry for half an hour, and you go around a corner and it's suddenly wet. And if you're in dynamic mode, you don't even have the time to change back to rain mode. So it's too late. So I just find it leaving it in rain mode. It doesn't detract from a lot of power really. So now we're on the very outskirts of the Harz Mountains, near Bad Grund. So this is the northwest area of the Harz Mountains. It's quite a large mountain range. So we're only concentrating today on the west side. So on the left we've got the Tropfstein Höhle, which is basically caves where you've got the old stalagmites, stalactites. You can go in there underground and have a look. The Harz Mountains are dotted with adventure parks and things to do. Again, it's really nice and open. The roads are really good quality. The only problem with the Harz is it's on busy days it's really heavily policed. Not only will they time you from one place to another, on very long stretches, as you come around a bend onto a long stretch, they've got lasers set up to get you from a long distance. That's one thing they do. And the other thing they do, they'll just pull you over and check your bike over, because the Germans are very hot on modifications. So a lot of people take out their DB killers and all sorts, and yeah, if you haven't got your DB killer with you, they'll take your bike straight off the road. So you'll end up getting quite a hefty fine for that, taking just a DB killer out. You're talking what, 300 quid, easy for a DB killer. So as you can see here, we're now climbing, and the roads are really open, nice flowing, fantastic roads. Today's the first day we've got a few clouds, but it's really nice weather at the moment. I think the biggest thing I find in the Harz is having self-discipline not to go fast. I mean, I'm keeping to the speed limits here, but as you can see, it seems very slow. What you do get in the Harz is a lot of lorries, because there's so much logging going on. You do get a lot of lorries, and towards the summer you do get a lot of caravans come up here, but generally it's good. Yeah, there's plenty of spaces, parking areas in the Harz where you can, especially if you come up here with your mountain bike, or you want to come for a picnic with the kids and the family. You know, there's loads of places to stop, and the place is utterly dotted with lakes as well. And the water quality up here is quite good as well. As you can see, we're still climbing. I think the highest peak is the Brocken. That's probably around 1,000 metres. I think today my destination today was the Torfhaus, which is at 865 or something metres. What I'm going to do now in a bit is I'm going to pull over. There's a lake up here which I constantly go past all the time, but I've never actually stopped. So what I intend to do shortly is to pull over in the parking area just to the right, and then let's have a quick walk over to the lake, and I'll probably leave my video rolling while I do it, so it's not too far ahead at the moment. Now if you was on a sports bike here, wouldn't you just like to wring its neck? The other thing in Germany is the Germans do like to camouflage cameras so you don't see them. They don't care like UK sometimes, where basically they give you advance warning, so you just really need to be careful. So here at the top here, on the way to the Torfhaus, it's quite open and flowing, but if you get down the southeast, it's next to some of the rivers. It's very very twisty, and obviously it's a little bit more enjoyable. So here's the car park I was talking about. Again, a lot of people come here and then go walking or mountain biking, picnicking, sunbathing, swimming. So find somewhere to park on the gravel. Just here on the left, past the blue van. That'll do nicely. So this is just one of the many lakes. Excuse my bobbing head. So absolutely stunning. You can see we've just entered winter and the lake's quite down. But, yeah, absolutely beautiful. So let's crack on. So we're still going up to the top of the Harz at the moment. So we'll just go up the road here, up to a T-junction and turn left, and we'll go up to the Torfhaus itself. When you're at the Torfhaus, in the distance you'll see the Brocken, which is the highest point of the Harz. And again, you can't go up there by vehicle. But what you can do is the other side, in Wernigerode, you can get the steam train. Take a few beers with you, and then literally, spend an hour on the train and go up to the top of the Brocken and have a walk around up there. I'll attach a picture or two of the train when I went up there about 2 years ago with some of the work colleagues. It's worth it. You get some good pictures as well. But 300 days a year, it's covered in clouds, so you just need to be aware of that. So this is the top of the Harz now. We're just heading south towards Torfhaus. Again, this is really heavily policed, this bit. So the Torfhaus itself and the car park is just coming up on the right. It's been quite heavily built up in the last 5 to 10 years. So the shops there now, restaurants. It does get very busy. They have set up a motorbike parking area on the right as well. As you can see, there's a few bikes there already on the right, and it's motorbikes only, the first bit. And on the left here, you've got the parking area for cars. So I'm just going to do a quick loop and not go in. There you go. So in the winter months here, most people come here to go langlaufing or sledging. So here there's shops where you can get sledges and then go in the woods. So I'm still continuing south now. I'm just dropping down, but my nav is telling me to turn around. There's a waterfall just on the right down here, so I'll just pull over and stop, and we'll have a look at the waterfall. Just find somewhere to park up. So, thanks for watching. I'm just going to pack my bike up now and then make tracks back home. And I look forward to seeing you all on the next video, which hopefully won't be too long this time. So take care, Grumbleweed signing out. Have a nice weekend. Cheers.